The New York Football Giants select
So what you saw was a bit of footage at a WNBA game. Those were topless protesters protesting for reproductive rights. They had signs that might not have been visible in the footage, but messages like "Hell no," "My body, my choice." Those were actually written on their bodies, painted on. They had signs of people in the stands saying things like "Overturn Roe," "Hell no," and "Abortion on demand and without apology." They were ushered out by security, but they represent a group called Rise Up for Abortion Rights, who put out a message about this saying, "This was the audience we wanted. We aren't protesting to change the hearts and minds of woman-hating fascists. No, we are calling on those who can stop the overturning of Roe v. Wade, the millions of people who support abortion rights. You, no business as usual, shut the country down." And I like it. Look, we constantly say every protest movement is told to do it in a more polite way. Don't be quite so loud, don't take up so much more space. It would be really nice if you would just protest over there somewhere. And no, they want people to see it. So doing it on the court, it's disruptive, sure, but that's kind of the point of protest.
Yeah, in the civil rights movement, they used to call it good trouble. You're never going to get change by doing it politely. That's not how it works. Remember the great quote by Frederick Douglass, power never concedes without a demand. Never has, it never will. So they're making a demand, and they also made a demand at Joel Osteen's church.
They did, actually. Why don't we jump ahead to a bit of that footage?
It's my body, my choice. It's my body, my choice.
Chapter 4,
Overturn Roe, hell no. My body, my choice. I am who I say I am. I do what I say I can do because I have a choice. I have a choice. I have a choice.
So as Jenk said, that was at Joel Osteen's church. I don't know how many people were in that crowd there. It was thousands and thousands of people there, though. I think they made a wise choice in doing underwear rather than fully topless. These are religious people. They might have absolutely lost their minds at a woman daring to bare their bodies. But they went to a place to draw attention to it. The stakes are as high as anything in politics is on the future of Roe v. Wade. This should be considered just the ground floor of what people should be doing. We should see 100 of those protests, 1,000 of those protests every single day.
Yes, on the other hand, this might turn into the right wing's favorite protest. So especially for the guys, I'm keeping it real. So we have a question for you guys, tyt.com/polls. Do you think that this is an effective method of protesting? So some will say, well, it's not the way I would want to do it. It's not just that it's not civil. It's in a sense giving the right wing men what they want. I think that they probably would find those women attractive, et cetera, et cetera. I think, hey, do every and all kind of protest that you can. Don't listen to anyone, fight back. So I love their effort.